Hey guys, so I'm just walking over to BKK3 here, and I need to go over, there's a road over here called Monivong, which is, I think it's one street over this way, and I'll be back on the main road, you know, where it's kind of easier to walk, instead of taking this one here. So this is Street 178 and Street 63 here. This does not look too familiar to me. I usually walk on Monivong. So what I'm going to do here is go down to Street 348. There's another guest house down there. And I'm going to just walk by there and take a look. And just see the area if it's, you know, it's basically not that far from where I was living before, probably like half mile or something like that, 6 blocks, 8 blocks, something like that. Got a pet store here, fish, birds. Let's see here. So this is monsoon season right now, and what's been going on in Phnom Penh is it's been raining, you know, about 2 or 3 p.m., 4 p.m., something like that, every single day. And the rain usually lasts about 30 minutes or so, heavy rain, and then it goes away, you know. But today, it's like 10 a.m., so it's not near. You can see it's kind of cloudy right now, but it's not raining, and it's not that time around 2 p.m., you know. So I should be good now. The good news about monsoon season is that because it's cloudy now, that's not that hot. Now, during March and April, back when I was here before, it was like 100 degrees Fahrenheit with high humidity, you know. And the thing about the weather in Cambodia is that it's the heat, but it's also the sun. So the sun is extremely toxic. It's like being in an oven, basically, when you're in the afternoon. So that's why a lot of people go out at night, you know, around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. So it's less, but I usually prefer to be out during the day. You know, I usually just go home and take a shower. Super duper grocery store there. The prices are kind of moderate there. Here we are on Street 310 and Street 105. 310 is pretty busy here. This is, BKK3. It's more of a like local type neighborhood. Now the backpackers, you're going to find them mostly in BKK1, right around Street 110 to 178. This is, but you'll find some here. It's a mix kind of. You got locals here, you got some Chinese people who live here. Chinese, as in most South Asian countries, you know. They come because China is so large relatively, you know, to the population of other Asian nations there. Hey guys, so here's the street I used to live on. I used to live on a homestay at the end of this block here. And this was when that coronavirus lockdown happened here. So I'm just kind of walking around the neighborhood here. And on the left, you have this upscale building that's a little more expensive and mostly Chinese tenants there. Now, I could, if I wanted to, you know, maybe I could stay there a week, you know, splurge a little bit more. But I decided to stay in my homestay there just because it was a nice room there. And back in 2021, we started having all these lockdowns here in Phnom Penh. So I was there during those lockdowns as well. Then I went over and moved to Bkk1 and stayed at Wonders Hostel for a little while, maybe a few weeks. And then I took the flight to Serbia after that. Staying at that green building here. And I'll give you guys, it's the tall green one here. And I'll give you guys a little walk through here. It's probably tomorrow, the next day tomorrow. But this is bkk3. This is firmly in the budget category, this room here. Now, when I was here the last time, I stayed over a couple blocks south of here. That room was much nicer. So I decided I didn't want to go back there just because I had been there for a year. Tried this place. I'm gonna check out tomorrow and go to a different hotel. I like BKK1 better. So I'm going to go back there. But I just decided I didn't want to stay with the same landlord. The room was perfectly fine there. That was over on Street 396 there. Now, I could probably go back there if I wanted to, you know. But decided to go with the change of scenery here. And I'm going to go down to Russian Market. That's where I'm on my way to right now. Hey guys, I am at Street 155. Let's see here. So this is the street. I was just looking at this street here. I used to come down here to get my food at Circle K, and I'm not seeing the Circle K over here. Maybe they got rid of it or something like that. Circle K, they must have moved the location here. This was Circle K, and now it's not. And over here we have a school, Chul Chupong High School. And I used to buy food from that little cart there, that sandwiches there, hot dogs, that sort of thing. So up here you've got the Russian Market up here. So it's basically just like a small outdoor collection of shops, like things like underwear and shirts and stuff, and clothing, you know, mostly. And I'm gonna take a look around there. So yeah, I was living here before during the pandemic, and one of the things that happened to me here is that I wasn't able to leave Phnom Penh because I was afraid that they would shut down the provinces, right? So then I wouldn't be able to come back and get my flight to a different country, right? So I was just staying here. That was actually one of the reasons I stayed in Phnom Penh, right? So yeah, that was kind of strange to be stranded here. And we did, for like, I think it was like 2 weeks, we had a lockdown where we had to stay at home. And we're not allowed to leave unless we wouldn't get food. And but that was only for 2 weeks, and after that, it wasn't too bad. You know, so wear a mask and stuff like that. When you go into a store, you know, some places were closed during that time. A lot of restaurants and places like that. There we go. So doesn't seem like much. Just kind of like Central Market and Arusi Market, just a little bit smaller. And you got some food vendors over here. And you got a KFC over here. This neighborhood's not that bad. I kind of like it. You know, if the room is nice, then it would be fine with me. So here's another section of the clothing at the Russian market. Some of it's mostly cotton, you know, so it's affordable, you know, like maybe $5 or $10 for one pair of shorts, $1 or $2 for a pair of underwear. I usually wear, you know, stuff from Uniqlo just because it weighs less. So here we are at street, what is this, street 450. Got Big C over here. Big C Mini. Cell card, which I need to add some juice to my internet connection here before I lose it. I may go do that actually.